3 years! 3 years of lies, theft, and being told I was crazy, all from the man I called my partner. Hey everyone. 3 stories from Reddit tonight. 3 moments where people found out the truth about someone they loved. Stay till the end. Story 3 might make you rethink what marriage actually means. Let's get into it. On story 1. I never thought this would be my life. 5 years with her. 5 years of walking on eggshells in public, wondering who she'd decide was against her next. She grew up with a volatile parent. I knew that. I knew she struggled with insecurity, so I let a lot of it slide. But lately, it's everywhere we go. We were at a bar having what I thought was a great time. Then she grabs my arm, says the woman next to us was glaring, demanded I stand up and call her out, defend her honor. I had no idea if it was even real. And here's the thing, it happens constantly. With my friends, with my family, she explodes over pure misunderstandings. Someone accidentally bumps into her, clearly intentional. A totally pleasant interaction, she swears they were being rude. She never apologizes, never takes accountability, just says it's their fault for setting her off. She tells me I need to live in the real world and stop assuming positive intentions. I'm exhausted. She keeps testing me, demanding these big loyalty displays, like I'm on trial every single day. End story. Here's what I think. This is exhausting to even listen to, but I feel for this guy because he's been doing it for 5 years. You can only enable so much before it destroys you too. The problem isn't the insecurity, it's that she's not willing to work on it. And without that willingness, nothing changes. You can't save someone who doesn't want to be saved. Story 2. $300. That's how much he stole from me, in 1 month alone, while barely working, while calling me insane. It started with odd charges on my debit card. Cash back at self-checkout. $20 here, $30 there. I asked for receipts. I got proof. Over $200 so far. But I didn't confront him. Because of his temper. He gets defensive, calls me names, locks himself in the car, accuses me of being insane over small things. So I waited, and I snooped. I found both substance abuse and dating apps, several of them. And when I finally confronted him, he admitted everything, said he was purposely tearing me down, making comments about my ethnicity, about my appearance. Said I should be grateful a good-looking guy like him would even touch me. He said the money he took was less than what he deserved for degrading himself. He said he couldn't work because of my insecurities. Then he got given a 30-day notice by our apartment management. Changed his relationship status to "it's complicated." Threatened to change it to single if I didn't find him another place before the 30 days were up. He has standards, apparently. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2-car garage, front and backyard, in a good area. He said he refuses to be with a homeless woman. So I smiled. I said, okay, I'll try. But I'm not trying anything. I'm going home to my dad's house. I'm not warning the women he's talking to on the apps. They'll figure it out. 6 months from now, no job, fighting for the bathroom because he locked himself in. He thinks he's getting away with it. That's the best part. End story. Here's what I think. This is cold, calculated, and honestly, the fact that she just smiled and said okay while planning her exit is the most powerful thing in this whole script. She didn't yell, didn't confront, just let him think he won while she quietly walked away with her peace. That takes more strength than any argument ever could. He wanted to feel superior. She let him. And that's how she won. On story 3, her parents are alive, mine are dead, and somehow that makes me the villain in this conversation. My wife and I have been discussing divorce hypotheticals a lot lately. No current plans to separate, just talking it through. She believes everything should be split 50-50 in a divorce. I said fine in principle, but it gets messy in practice. See, my parents both died in the past 5 years. Hers are still alive. And I argued inheritance is different. She shouldn't be able to take half of what my dead parents left me. That feels unfair. She got pissed. To her, it's inconceivable that I think about money as being mine instead of ours in a marriage where we share everything. Later, she asked me, "Do you really think I would take half of your inheritance if we got divorced?" And I don't know how to answer that, because the fact that I'm even thinking about this, I don't know what it means. End story. Here's what I think. This one hit me hardest, because it's not obvious abuse or cheating. It's two people who might genuinely love each other, but have completely different definitions of what marriage means. One sees partnership as merging everything into one. The other still wants a sense of mine and yours, especially when it comes to grief and family. That's not evil. That's just incompatible. And incompatibilities like this don't get resolved. They just get managed until they can't be anymore. Which story would you have handled differently? Drop it in the comments.